Hi loves, how is it going? I hope you're all doing beautifully well. Remember, book a reading, rubyreadstarot.com. Become a member here at the channel, help support the channel. So I've got a reading for you, and this one may not apply to everyone. I was guided to make this, and I've been guided to speak on this subject for a few days, well, a couple of weeks now, I'd say. And I was reluctant to make this video because I don't like to engage in this kind of energy. However, a few things have come to my attention, and so I've been guided to speak on this, and I think I'm going to try and do my best to really shed some light on this subject. Before I get into the cards, I want to get a general idea across as to what I'm talking about. I know a lot of you have felt as if you have been held up, you have been spiritually attacked, you have been attacked in your money, your progression, your health, your love situation. And more often than not, I'm always the first one to remove people's power by not allowing them my acknowledgement. I always say that energy, aura is so, it has to be strong, especially in a time like this where people are actively being deceived by authorities and the such. There's a lot of really dark energy that's out there, and this is something that I witnessed myself. And, you know, for my own reasons, these are things that I can't speak about because some of us are working in things and levels that we can't share openly. What I know for a fact is that there has been some energetic interference. Some of you may have even thought these people were your friends, or, you know, they act as if they're, you know, legit, they're good people, but behind closed doors have been sending you real dark, nasty energy. I want you to know, whoever curses anyone, whoever puts anything on anyone, there are universal laws that are always in place, and there isn't a single person walking this earth, or who has ever walked this earth, who's bigger than God's laws, who's bigger than the laws of the universe, who's bigger than, you know, what God has in store for you. What has come to the table, though, and what has been brought pretty apparent, though, is that there has been some real deceptive, unnecessary, dark energy at play. If you feel like somebody has been unfair, somebody has been acting out of their own misery, then please rest assured that whatever is sent towards an innocent person, either because you're too nice, because you were trying to help, or just because you've fallen prey and victim to other people's misery, please rest assured whatever was put your way will be returned by cosmic universal law right back to the sender. So please don't worry. Please do whatever you can to clean your aura, remove all and any dark negative energy that may be pulling you, and really begin to see what it is that you can not only clean up your spiritual act, you know, spiritual hygiene, but use this time right now where we know that there are a lot of evil agendas at play. And let's be really honest, the media and other authorities, don't need naming, have tried their very, very best to keep humanity in a stuck place. And those that really turn towards God, those that really turn towards their spirituality, those that turn inwards towards recognizing their soul, more often than not, they can find solace and they can find peace and they can find whatever they need to get them going. Those that are not necessarily connected to light, those that aren't really with strong spiritual practices, don't necessarily have a connection to God, more often than not, out of their own ego, act out towards other people. sometimes people can come on the YouTubes and act all love and light, and behind closed doors can, you know, cause damage towards other tarot readers even, right? We all fall, we're in this together, right? And I always said that I'm here in the trenches with you guys. And so when I speak from experience. I don't sit like a desk monkey recording 10 videos every day and plastering out absolute garbage just to feed an algorithm, AI algorithm, which we all know is just someone turning the clogs. This whole system is set up. Even YouTube, it's a setup. The figures, the numbers, the views, the likes, it's a setup. Okay? As long as the message, the appropriate message that you guys are supposed to get, gets to you, that's the only thing that I'm concerned with. Because ultimately, your energy, your light, it transcends way beyond the earth planes, right? And that's all that counts. Right now, there is a very open attack, and not just from twisted, miserable individuals who have jealousy issues and security issues. There's attacks from demonic entities that are not only trying to keep the divine masculine and the divine feminine in a very hostile energy towards each other, but those that are very obviously on a light worker path are really having to deal with a lot of really unfavorable circumstances. So Virgo, I can relate, and I'm someone who can say, whatever goes around, comes around. So right now, if you can do one thing, and if you can summon the energy to cleanse your aura, strengthen yourself via your body, your self-confidence. And here's the thing. If you're somebody who's a spiritualist, if you're a psychic, you will know how important it is to look after not only your mind, your aura, but your body too. Because somebody who's a real spiritualist will understand that we weren't given this advanced technology, which is our bodies, for no reason. So if somebody's kind of really exhibiting the fact that they're not somebody who practices health and well-being all around, you should perhaps begin to look at where it is that you guys take your advice and information from. I don't believe in toxic positivity. If something's on your mind, speak on it. Bring it to the table, because that's the only way it's going to get cleared out of your aura. Some of you may have been lured into, I don't know, past life readings or other tarot readings where people have involved spirits and God knows what to aid and guide them. I don't use the help of spirits. I don't need to. God has given me more than enough to be able to come across with the information that I need. I would like you guys to use your discernment and begin to look at, who are these spirits that these people are calling? Because a lot of the time they're demons. And demons are not your friends, regardless of how people spin that. Okay? Here's the other thing. Why would you need a spirit to help you? God has given you 2 arms, a leg, free will, and a brain, and a heart. Help yourself. Or ask your maker, the only one who has any authority. No angels have any authority to help you, so calling on them, you got to question that too, because they only go by the instruction of God. And if you're going to rely on angels, why is God going to listen to what you, like, why is God going to enable that? Ever thought about that? Now, I know I'm really pushing a few ways of thinking outside of the bubble here, but I think it's really impossible to ignore that when something is wrong, it's wrong. Now, a lot of you have been attacked by people who are just spiteful, lower base vibration, completely incompetent, really insecure. And I think the underlying word here is perhaps just nasty. I don't like to give them any power by saying that anything that anybody does has any effect over you, because they don't have that kind of power. The only power here to change things is God. What we do know is that the evil eye is very, very real. So what can you do in regards to that? Well, like I said, not only spiritual hygiene, but physical hygiene too. If you're ever beginning to feel like somebody is putting a psychic attack on you, drop everything that you're doing, go and take a shower or go and take a salt bath. Change your clothes, change your bed sheets, tidy up your house. That's a really good start. Sage, Palo Santo, incense, it's another really good start. But what I would like you guys to do right now is to ignore what anybody else is telling you. As much as the YouTube tarot community loves people saying, oh my God, and so did this to you, and so did this to you, and la 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 la. Your true power is in really, really going deep within your soul and acknowledging that nobody has any power over you, okay? You, because this is your movie, have the ultimate decision outside of what God has destined for you to be sovereign in your own life. So when I say even authorities are quite deceptive, I say to you, please be careful. Please trust your discernment. Please do everything you can to protect yourself. Even sometimes a prayer for protection is sufficient. Right now, a lot of you need to get off the internet, get off of these random YouTube readings, and go practice creating a really good connection with your maker. Whatever you want to call him, whatever name you want to give him. Mine happens to have 99 names that he had given, that he's told us about. That doesn't account for the ones that he's given to his animals, his creatures, or the ones that he has kept for himself. Nothing is bigger than that energy. Okay, guys? So, there is a need with this new moon for you to cultivate a space where every single nastiness that was sent towards you is returned to sender. Here we go. 7 of Wands. Please know that the struggle that you have been put through very deliberately may have felt very deliberate. Please see how he stands above the rest of the wands. This has put him in a position of power. He still stands above all of it. The frazzled energy, the need to fight off, the need to fend off, more often than not, for me, is saying that this is energy that is being pulled from you. So this is energy that you're having to exert unfairly. And it's taking away from 3 of Pentacles, Virgo, your part within something which only you can do. This is only something that you can feel. This is only something that you can do. This is only something, Virgo, that requires you. And I have a feeling that there are people that are deliberately standing in your way, creating obstacles based on nothing more than insecurity and jealousy. All right, this is some real miserable energy with nothing better to do. What they are doing, however, is trying to affect your contracts. This could be marriage contracts. This could be work contracts. This is basically something that involves what you do, right? This is something that only you can do. And for whatever reason, people do begin to get into competition once they see somebody is genuinely better than them. And if you're a Virgo watching, I might not surprise that you're genuinely better than them and they don't like it. Virgo, right now, you're above it. You have the upper hand and you're stronger for it. Don't worry about what you know you're here to do or what you're supposed to be doing. Because if God put that in front of you, then it's yours, and it's yours for a reason. Page of Cups. Virgo, I feel like you're going to be offered genuine assistance. I feel like you're going to be offered something that might help you break away from the energy of conflict, and it might allow you to focus more intently on re-strengthening yourself, really getting your head into what it is that you're doing, not being held in a position where you have to be fight or flight or anxious, and you genuinely actually get on with what your life purpose is and what you're supposed to be doing. That's the 8 of Wands, Cupid's arrows of love. Things are going to be really moving very, very fast, okay? You get an opportunity to move beyond the aggravation that was caused deliberately to you, King of Swords. And I have a feeling that this is from a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, somebody who has been a bit reptilian in their approach, completely heartless, completely oblivious to the fact that there are livelihoods involved here. There are families involved here. There are mouths that need feeding. There are bills that need paying, right? Somebody who is deliberately trying to slow things down in your positive karmic contracts for the good that you are supposed to bring to the world. Please be advised, 6 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. Virgo, you're going to move on towards your success. Your work area is going to get a really big cleanse. Somebody who may have done some Reiki to try and steal your energy from you is going to find that their work is no longer working. Their money isn't going to be as good as them being succubus energies and feeding off of you, Knight of Wands. I think you're going to find that you get to merrily gallop along and move on from a situation where you may have felt like the harder you worked or as much energy you put into something, you weren't getting anything out of it. And so right now when I say to you work on your confidence and your charisma, I know it's a hard feat, and I know that it feels like you're being blocked from every angle. But like I said, this is an aura versus someone's dark magic. God doesn't appreciate dark magic, and there is nothing in this entire universe stronger than God. So those that do try and act like God, I think what we all need to look at, a little bit delusional, right? And that's dangerous, because lies are lies, right? Let's stay away from lying. I love this. The Fool and the High Priestess. You are the cat that always lands on its feet. Bottom of the deck, the Star card. And Aquarius season, including today, as the sun moves into the sign of Aquarius. This new moon is asking you, High Priestess energy and the Fool, with the Star card, to commit to a new beginning, moving in a new direction. The High Priestess is somebody who is in the know. She works on her lonesome because she knows that a lot of people are full of shit. She doesn't need anybody's approval or anybody's go ahead or anybody's validation. She very much knows who she is. She very much knows what she wants. She very much knows how much she is capable of. She is limitless. She sits with God in his company, in his royal court, and she delivers knowledge to the world. Okay? You're being offered a brand new beginning in Aquarius season. Please use this new moon to reinvest in yourself. And the other thing that I would strongly recommend is, Virgo, you really believing that whatever was being sent to you maliciously, malevolently, is now being returned to sender tenfold. And may God bless my words. Amen. I love you, Virgo. We are winning. Okay? New beginnings all around. Love ya.